All right, good Monday morning, everyone. It is Monday morning, I'm sure of that, because my house is empty. It means everybody's at get the hell out of here. They think I'm joking when everybody's saying, "Oh, goodbye," I say, "Get the hell out of here." But they take it, "Oh, let me scurry out," but I'm really saying, "Get the hell out of here." Next, good morning. Thank you for Surfs Up. Probably doing a better job this weekend or this morning than I would ever do. Let's move into what act. Listen, you want to know what's going on? This is what you do. The second best amenity in TGH is right here. Red YouTube icon. You go, what's going on right here? Watch with Dale Pinkert, Traders Call Him Coach, an hour ago, 124 views. I gotta watch it after I'm done here because I have no idea what's going on. Because if you can see my post outside of a couple GLD calls that have been going off for days, Henry Z, where are you? Henry Z asked the question, and we want to put you in it. Fear Greed Index, way to go. And that was 3 days ago, which was basically the close. ALB breaking low. Sprung a leak there. Upstart gave it all back. I'll talk about NGO. You know what? These trades are over for Mike V. I stopped doing these a long time ago. I'm going to do it in that position. 800 shares. Boom. All right, out of that ALB. At 800 shares, ALB. I'll show you after. Okay, leading into today. Hammers on the S and the minis and the Qs. A lot of data to absorb. A lot of sentiment to absorb as well. Things are moving. I'll give you a flicker of the board. All right, SMCI. Is it all? That closed well. NVIDIA, we sold that early. Matter of fact, we had an NVDL overnight, and I think I sold it like 48. My last price was where 49. It went to 51. If I shorted, I would have held it. But I had some overnight, made some decent money in it. ASTS taking calls, Zillow, Sweet Green. There's one pulling for. Let me talk about some stocks I wanted to. There's KY. KY. I had this freaking thing. KY. Let's look what this is. ABYO. Stock I like. I sold a little bit. I had a lot of it. I didn't like the price action early on. Like one of my cliches: if you don't like stocks or you want them to work, don't watch them. Stock I like up there. Okay, let's get back to more universal calls and what we did and what we're going forward, so I can stop jumping around and people are stuck to Monday morning pinging me, as they say. Mike can that was on 3 days ago. Mike, can 80 and higher be reachable for WTI emerging breakout? Answer is yes. The answer is yes. Silver still a little skittish. All right, let's start posting on late Thursday. See what we were posting on late Thursday and Friday. Know your moderator. Okay. Right here. Did that not help? And this was what, 3 days ago? Pages, some appetite. Pages of GLD calls. Now, I'm not one of these things like I'm buying General Motors or VFC or maybe some stock that's not, well, I trade a lot of stocks a lot. I trade GM, I trade Shopify. I'm in these other ones, but I'm talking GLD, which is a universal language when it comes to financial markets. Okay. And by the way, GLD pages, GLD, even Surfs Up on it. Not even Surfs Up. You should be on. Be smart with that one. By the way, and this was Friday. By the way, tons of oil bull flow. 100, did you hear that? Even Chevron. I didn't see what Chevron was doing, or I didn't have time. I'm not saying it bounced $5. It's off the low. Is that the range in Chevron? That can't be the range in Chevron today. Oh, that was a bad trade. Oh, even so, it's positive. They believe it went higher. ExxonMobil. Own it, don't trade it. All right, but the bottom line is UCO. Crude calls off the board. The commodities. So is GLD leading the other ones? Yet to be determined, I guess. Actually, well, Newmont. I actually sold that on Friday. I don't know why. I think I did. But I did buy AGQ and I sold AGQ this morning. I had it overnight, a little schnitzel, made some good money in it. As you can see, I was selling it up here at 33, 33, closed at 32, made a, as Jim Cream would say, schnitzel. But more importantly, it's more important the process of what I conveyed to you. Tons of oil of bull flow. Nike, not bad. I sold some. It was actually a nice pop in the morning. 75. That actually worked. It wasn't listen, it's rounding now. I should probably be adding to it when it breaks this new low. Right here's the spot. 74.66. It's got a hold. That was that debacle. No, the 75.36. That was the debacle close. Next, always no trade. Upstart let down. Listen, I had a big move, crowded trade. Even I was getting giddy upon it. Is it over? I'm not quite sure. Still heavily shorted. Technically looking very well. Is it over? Probably not. Was it over in Shark Ninja? Probably not. What else are they ripping? Uh, Shopify. I shorted that at the 200 day on Friday. Yep, that was it. They did the double. They did the Dale Pinker dip that he do. Got everybody along and saying the 200 support. Now we're breaking Friday's high. Shopify. Not saying it's over. It's a range. It's not really not even that tradable. It's more emblematic of stocks that are moving around. I'll get the questions in a second. Vivin, what did that do? I haven't checked that. That was a flusher. If I didn't have a freaking plate of so many things. Let's go back to TGH. This more than I have the fun, by the way. This is the fun stocks. Nike, Disney, Medtronic, Walmart, Intel, General Mills, Bristol, Halliburton, AGQ, eBay. eBay not acting well. What is wrong with this thing? It's a very frustrating stock. I actually sold some like 57. Look at this. Now, I could complain if you want your stocks to work, don't watch them, but I'm selling a lot of eBay and a lot of it. I think I sold a lot of eBay up there. Where is it? Sold 2,000, filled. What did I do with this thing? Sold 2,000 filled. Where's my price? We don't have a price here. View, settings, column, price. Number one thing. Where did I sell this freaking thing? Oh, here it is. Sold 2,000. I want to look at executions. There we go. I thought I was going to be able to sold 2,000, like 57.13. Sold another 2,000, 56.84. All right. So should I be sick? Very easily could have went to 60 today. And I'd be like, look at me, I'm a piker. But as the market's going up, the NAS is at least having some relative strength. NVIDIA, AMD, SMCI, MU, the only one buying it down there. You know what I mean? Now, what am I supposed to do with eBay? I don't have that much anymore. Like I said, I sold it, but it's going the opposite way. It should be going the other way as a volume. Actually, it's not actually GLD broken. The good thing is when you have GLD and good stocks to go with the trend that breaks high like that, you don't even have to worry about eBay. GLD giddy up. RGC, Shark Ninja. Oh, you know what? I'm not on this. My fund, AGQ EBM, by the way, that's a fun stock. No greed. The upstart could get fun. WBA, bullish action. I wouldn't put that money in that. That was a bad play. Bumble calls. This is the other day. It is low in the futures market. That's to remember. You know what? When GLD and they're taking calls, GLD and Exxon and, ALB breaking low. Look at them. ALB breaking low. Put your ego aside. If it's not working, I saved myself that. That's a Morton's. 77.08 to 76.70. 1,000 shares, I think $370. Lunch is on, surf's up. Send me the bill. Charts in the comp, coach, gold ratio. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll watch the video later. Here we go. Earnings are dying down. Upgrades, downgrades always. Happy Monday, TGH. Long some silver, posted Friday. We had a good day today. We had a takeover. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm up in the fours. I had this RVNC overnight. Everybody knows that what I had. I always show what I had. Got taken over. Giddy up, baby. RVNC. I think I had like 60,000 left. That a lot. 64,000 left on VRNC. I'm up $1.39. I had to think 160,000. Giddy up. So anyway, I digress. Everybody knows what I have. Yeah, another one. GLD sweepers. Pages. Pages of calls. PDD. Noted. Hour ago. Breaking out. Former best of breed retaining its best of breed as Baba, as we've talked about a million times, actually looked from nowhere, went from the poorhouse to the penthouse. Now it looks great. Now everybody's going to chase it. It's probably going to pull Shopify and shake people out happily, but you know what I mean. Baba. DFC, docs. These stocks work. Docs. Price. Listen, you don't have to marry these things. This stock was up a gazillion dollars. And it went from 35 to 32. You still made $2 in as the market's pulling back. At least technology is. NVIDIA, ALB. Look at that run rate. Shark Ninja, Zillow, Yeti. I got out of that Friday. Order range. Yeti. Doesn't matter what you want to do. Yeti. Volume. 36 to 44. $8 with volume. I'm in it. I'm not saying it's going to 46. I'm not saying it's going to 34. But I traded. Get in the room. Maybe the gold miners finally have a standard bearer to the lead change. It's too intelligent for me there, Mickey. English. Earnings decent by all accounts, Barrett Gold. Okay, it is. I actually liked it when it was the old ABX. I don't like the symbol gold anymore. It's almost, but yeah, I'm not going to talk you off it. Listen, with these type of things, with pages of GLD calls, they're going long term, like I noted, which is more important. So you might not pay 18 cents. I don't know if it pulls back to 18, but it certainly looks like it's the way it's going. But there's rotation still, blah, blah, blah. But the bottom line is calls in positive price action and volume. And as we say here, price action trumps sentiment, put our egos aside. That's what's moving. Let's go here. I think I might have a feeling who's on here. Mickey. Gold. Wow, it has some strength again. It does look for the overall market. It's not like you're right. NVIDIA is good for the overall market. It's also good for Bitcoin. It's not like they're running directly to Apple and Google. When NVIDIA and SMCI pop, yeah. It's second day up. They'll let the trading still, it's still, what is it? 11:30. Everybody's all fired up. Let things, let them settle. I get it. What else are we looking at? We'll look at some ones with stocks that have been moving right lately that I haven't looked at that I can maybe dissertate. We'll go through a lightning round. Mike V. APP. Well, I'll tell you what APP did. And this is a fact. APP after earnings was down $10. And that might have been an indication. Those came out aftermarket. Yeah. That might have been an indication that there were things to come. APP. And this was volume, by the way. This wasn't, you had plenty of time to cover it or buy it. APP reported earnings when it was last Wednesday. The low was 757. Let's even say this is an hour and a half. Plenty of time. Let's even say 63. So APP reported earnings and everybody ran out 57. Stocks at 64 flagging. Now it's obviously in the channel. It's up to you. I don't know if the market's going to play the channel. The stock plays the channel, but hell of a move back. Jesus, wow. Reddit. Done. Let's look at this Aspen all over the place. Our boy Jonah Lupton loves this stock. Aspen, huge range. Look like it's hanging in there right now. Cool stock. It works. Aspen Technology, aerogels. Aspen aerogels. Call it what it is. D-Dog. Okay. Donut. Squeeze it over. Oxy. You have to be determined. That's 50-50. That's in the neutral zone for me. Pardon me. Riven. It's still looking okay. It's looking okay on Friday. It was trying. How it broke. It was trying. You thought maybe this thing had a base above the 200-day with a volume. It's over. It's over. That's why it's still binary. Disney. Okay, here we go. This is a big hell of a move. It's a $5 move on Disney from low to bottom. Is that a Chevron type of print? It is. I thought so. Actually, that was a big block. 300. Nobody's punting Disney at 82, believe me. So anyway, Disney. I think that range is skewed. We'll check back later. Riven, Lyft, A-Lab, Shopify, GCT, ALB. Any questions? Any charts? Any stocks? Starbucks, good day today. Let's see there. That could very well easily reverse like the other ones did. I don't see anything taking calls. A lot of commodities taking calls. People stepped into the video early on. I get it. I don't know if the trade's really over, right? ACB. Don't know. ACMR. AMSC, American Superconductor. What a cool name. American Superconductor. Let's look at how our VRT is hanging in. VST. VST is better. The CEG I did, but CEG going into, I think I have CEG. Find it. It wasn't buying what today. CEG. Stocks acting well still. YOU. How you doing? SLH. Did it have a bottom? No. My lord. Planeteer. Positive to negative to positive to negative to positive to negative like it does every day. Still, new high, gave it up. Decent volume. Look for cues. You never know. Let's look at the big daddies. Microsoft at the 200-day. Wow. Didn't know that. Apple. Okay. Google. Taking calls this morning too. Don't like it. Obviously, Microsoft the weakest. All right. Amazon. Amazonian. Okay. Amazon. Oof. Amazon. But yet, Baba. Sweet Green Foods Markets. Devon Energy. Thank God I covered that and put my ego aside. And that was at this, the weekly 50-day or something. Oh, this was the 50-day was a lot higher. So when it was right around here, yeah. Kellogg, believe it or not, making a move from 60 to 75. Actually, it's called Tellanova, like Villanova. Caterpillar. Options expert. You know what? Just like I said at the beginning of the week. What's this again? No need to focus for me on longer time frames. Maybe GLD and USO commodity taking pages of them maybe leads me to believe there's something bigger, or I have a formed opinion longer term, but I'm not going to be that egregious because I really don't know, nor am I willing to stick my neck out and say that. For nice app, for now I'm trading good price action volume. I'm trading these stocks right here, most active on the day. All right, GLNN, GNNLN. Normally trades 84, 21 million shares. Is it over? I'm not sure. Ford, never bounce. Ford, dumpster diver, never worked. Even if you were perfect on a stock that went from 12 to 9, and by the way, that's historic on Ford. The best you were going to get in, I'm not saying you're going to pick the bottom, was 970 at 1004, 1011, back down. Done. Grab that. Have a group on. So that calls. Next. You know what? I don't know. AMD high 137, now 135. Trades over. Back in the danger zone. You're gonna take a shot here. If I see calls going off, and I'm talking like calls to like maybe November, December, I'll think about it. I want to do more. Don't get me wrong. I'm here, an active manager. I'm here posting. But sometimes the best trade is no trade. I know, blah, blah, blah. But there was a lot doing this morning. There's always opportunity. It's our job to bring you here. Okay. So if there's no other questions, I'll leave it there. Mike V, a lot to do this week, although earnings are beating, as you can see here, not a lot of familiar names. I'll try to do it better the next time. You got to ask questions, opinions, comments, and how we could do better in TradeGATEHub. Please don't be shy, be courteous. All right. Until then, Mike V, thanks for tuning in. TradeGATEHub, which is sponsored by Tradeview Markets, who has the lowest commissions, tightest spreads, and award-winning service, because without the last one, the first two are irrelevant. Cheers, Mike V.